In this video, we're changing the front differential fluid on a Ford Explorer. Quick, easy, and something you can do at home with basic tools. I've added links to everything in the description below. Before getting underneath, you'll want to raise the vehicle for better access to the differential. Just make sure the car stays level. I've linked a video in the comments that covers the exact jacking and support points for the Explorer, if you need a reference. Once you're under the front of the vehicle, start by removing the rearmost underbody panel beneath the engine to expose the differential. On this particular vehicle, the panel is already missing, but if yours is still installed, you'll need to remove the 5 screws using a 7mm socket. Then remove the clips and lower the panel out of the way. From here, you can see the front differential with the drain plug located at the bottom of the housing, while the fill plug sits on the right side, tucked between the drive shaft and nearby suspension components. Place some cardboard underneath and position your drain pan below the differential. Start by removing the fill plug using a T50 Torx socket. Space is a bit tight, but adding an extension to your ratchet makes it easier to reach. Once the fill plug is removed, move back underneath and remove the drain plug from the bottom of the differential, allowing the fluid to fully drain out. In this case, the drain plug was way over-tightened. Also, on some models, these plugs may use a 3/8-inch square drive instead of a Torx 50. The drain plug is magnetic, so take a moment to wipe off any metal debris that's collected on it. Then clean the threads with a wire brush to remove any old sealant. Once it's clean, apply a small amount of thread sealant, reinstall the plug into the differential, and torque it to 40 Newton-meters, that's 30 pound-feet. Next, move over to the fill plug on the side of the differential. Attach your pump to the bottle and fill the differential until the fluid begins to drip from the fill opening. For the front differential, Ford recommends using 75 W140 gear oil, and the capacity is approximately 0.6 liters, or about 0.63 quarts. Once the fluid starts to drip out, that's your indication that it has reached the correct level. Finally, clean the threads of the fill plug with a wire brush. Note that this plug is not magnetic. Then apply thread sealant and reinstall it. Finally, torque it to 40 Newton-meters, or 30 pound-feet. Spray down the differential and the surrounding area with brake cleaner to remove any oil residue and make sure everything is dry before moving on. Then, reinstall the underbody panel, clip it back into place, and secure the bolts. And that's the job done. To quickly go over the tools and parts used in this job, you'll need a hydraulic jack and jack stands, a ratchet with an extension, a 7mm socket, a Torx 50 socket, and a torque wrench. You'll also use a trim removal tool or flathead screwdriver, a wire brush, an oil drain pan, and a small fluid pump. For fluids, you'll need approximately 0.63 quarts or 0.6 liters of 75 W140. In addition, have some thread sealant and brake cleaner on hand. You can find links to all of these tools and parts in the description below. If you found this video helpful, consider liking it and subscribe for more DIY maintenance guides. Thanks for watching.